Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
In this week's Veteran Salute, we meet a man who served in the country in 2 branches of the military.
He also spent decades working as a first responder. KSN's Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer share his story.
Originally from Baltimore, Maryland, Edgar Kerner joined the Navy on his 18th birthday. The year was 1952, and with the Korean War well underway, Kerner was told he'd be among the first sailors to put a brand new tank landing ship, or LST, into commission.
I was like a deckhand to begin with, and then I found out there was an opening in gunner's mate.
Assigned to turret number 3, Edgar Kerner would be tasked with keeping the weapon at the ready as his ship, the USS Traverse County, carried out war games throughout the Atlantic.
We had practice, I had an airplane fly over with a drone behind it, and we were supposed to shoot at the drone, not the airplane. We got pretty close to the airplane cut the drone loose and said, "We're done." They got out of there.
Kerner would serve in the Navy until 1956, but his time in the military wasn't over. 9 months later, he would take from the seas to the skies, joining the Air Force.
It was easier in the skies.
Kerner training to become an Air Force firefighter. His first duty station, Schilling Air Force Base in Salina.
The planes would come in there and practice bombing. One time the plane come in there and the pilot missed the target area by 5 miles, and he set the grass on fire. 5 miles, that's what I was told. What it was, I don't know. I know I was beat after we got it out.
Kerner would work to fight fires at bases around the world, from McConnell to England to one of the outermost Aleutian Islands, just 50 miles away from Russia.
I must have made somebody mad. Shemya was only a little island, 2 miles wide, 4 miles long. That was 1 year. When I come back to McConnell, I told my wife, I said, I know I'm going to heaven because I spent my year in hell.
But serving as a firefighter would soon take a much different toll. While stationed in Germany, Kerner says he witnessed the aftermath of a deadly plane crash in the Black Forest.
Had 2 deceased people, and I had to stay in Black Forest with them 2 deceased people until the Air Force sent down the flight surgeon to pronounce them deceased. So I spent the night there in the Black Forest.
Kerner says during his career he assisted at the scene of 9 different plane crashes, one of which was the 1965 crash of a KC-135 Stratotanker into a northeast Wichita neighborhood.
I was one of the vehicles, first military fire equipment. I was in one of the vehicles that responded to that. I tried to forget all of them ones I've been on. But that was the worst one.
Kerner's final duty station would be in Arkansas. After retiring from the Air Force in 1974, he says he would go on to work with the Wichita Fire Reserves, the Red Cross Ambulance Service, and Sedgwick County EMS, fighting fires and saving lives for the next 40 years.
Once it gets in your blood, it stays in your blood. I'm retired. Every time I hear a siren go by, I look to see what's going on.
Kerner would also go on to volunteer at the VA. He was recognized for 12 years of service this past April. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Ed Kerner, who served our country in the United States Navy and then later served and retired from the Air Force. Mr. Kerner, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.